Hello, my little foodie fiends. It's been a very long year since we've seen each other again. And let me tell you, it's been an incredibly hard year for me living with a zombie. But I'll get to that in a moment. First, I want to show you the cookbook we're going to be reviewing today. Now, if you may recall, last year, we did this author's other Halloween cookbook, The Wizard's Cookbook, and we absolutely adored it. And when I saw that she had one just for desserts, I had to jump on it immediately as I knew my little foodie fiends would love it. Now, as for my little zombie problem, I'm sure you saw where I went just this morning. I allowed this to steep in the cemetery for an entire year, gathering all the energy of every spirit that it could. And of course, we all know as Halloween approaches, my power and its little power is going to be at full peak. So let's just say I've been planning a long time for this. Now, let's go ahead, start cooking, and start scheming.
If you're not too afraid and you think you're brave, pause the video here to see what you'll need to make this spooktacular recipe. First, make sure you clean any creepy crawlies out of your cooking utensils. And weigh 25 1/3 fluid ounces of milk and pour it into your pot. Next, add your molasses and allow that to mix thoroughly. The author notes that you can intone a poem at this moment if you choose. Now, when it's mixed thoroughly, you'll start to sift in your cornstarch a little at a time, whisking vigorously until there's no lumps and it thickens. And now remove it from the heat and allow it to rest. But there's no rest for you, as you're going to mix together in a bowl the egg, sugar, and cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. Mix all that together thoroughly, keeping at bay the spirits who are trying to curdle your mixture. Now your egg mixture is going to be put into your pot. Mix these two things together as well, lest a curse be set upon you. Now you're ready to pour it into a pan or a pudding mold. You will first bake this for 30 minutes in a 320-degree oven. But there's still more work for you. While it's in the oven, go ahead and pour off the rest of your milk into a separate pot, and then your butter, allowing the butter to completely melt into the milk. Now remove your bubbling pudding from the oven and pour your milk butter mixture over the top, and then continue to bake for about an hour more. When done, allow it to cool and serve it with ice cream.
Okay, my little foodie fiends, I finally got our little pudding done. Let's go ahead and take a bite before our ice cream melts. This is most excellent and quite surprising, as, to be honest, I thought perhaps I had messed this recipe up because mine didn't look quite like the picture in her cookbook. However, I will say the taste is wonderful. I love it with the ice cream, and I would definitely make this again, even if it isn't Halloween. Now, as for the cookbook itself, I cannot sing its praises enough. I love this author's first cookbook, and I'm going to give this one 5 stars as well. I love how she writes the recipes. I love the ambiance of the entire cookbook. And I especially love how everything in this cookbook stays true to the Halloween spirit. I would highly recommend you picking this book up, and of course, her first one. And lucky for us, there's actually a third one she put out, and I may actually pick that one up in the future as well. Now, thank you so much for enjoying this recipe with me. I surely hope you try it. It's easy enough. All it takes is a little bit of time in the oven, and poof, you've got your perfect Salem pudding. And stay tuned for next week, as we're going to delve into this cookbook yet again for a different kind of recipe, one that you will need a cauldron for. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. What do you want?
Huh?
You want some of this? I guess. But just one bite. Oh. Good? Well, enjoy it while you can. 3 weeks.
If you've made it to the end of this video, congratulations on surviving. Now hit the like and subscribe button, lest your luck run out. Happy Halloween!